It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
6-yard line.
This is Cohen. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Cut. Mike by four.
Trubisky will throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Check. Watch 54. Here we go. Hey, watch that. Check, Mike, 54.
To throw again on second down. Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. Trubisky hitting Robinson for a big one. 43 yards. First and goal at the 1. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. He's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Makes the score Bears 7, Falcons nothing. Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up first and 10 right at the 30. He'll set up to throw. He completes it to Julio Jones. 20, 10, Jones hit and the ball's out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Touchdown, Falcons.
Atlanta.
Julio Jones, 70 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
His kick is good.
Crew able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what to do right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Intended for Demetrius.
Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
Coverage by Keanu Neal.
Now Trubisky to throw.
They should have put a stamp on me in the locker room.
That'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
And out across midfield down to the 45. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. And that's Grady Jarrett who forced his way through to register the sack. Throwing on second and long. Trubisky flush to his right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Gonna let one fly. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Big series right here, so we got to step it up. 45, 45. Mike, 45.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. These two teams all tied after one.
Tied 7-7.
Throwing again on second down. Trubisky. That is hauled in by Jimmy Graham. Touchdown Bears. Touchdown Jimmy Graham. There to make the grab. And the Bears have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
A About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. On 2nd and 9, Ryan steps away to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. And credit that sack to Robert Quinn.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From the shotgun, Ryan. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 30-yard line, 2nd and 12. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
Fourth down. Here's Trubisky. It's brought in by Harris. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down.
Brandon, let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play because, to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
13 yards.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And some room to maneuver. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. He rifles one that's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. He's at the 50. The 30, past the 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the all the way to the house.
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half.
Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Falcons take over first and 10.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
8 yards.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
Complete.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. On third down, Ryan. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Tack McKinley, the UCLA product, the one who brought him down. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll pull it down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Bears. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Well, they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. This clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining. Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. That is hauled in by Jimmy Graham. Touchdown Bears. Jimmy Graham in the final seconds of the first half as the Bears push further out in front.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Trying to run it in with Montgomery. They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
7. Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. This one taken just inside the 10. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their own 37. And right away, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Complete to Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Here's Ryan. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Bears' 36-yard line.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
And
sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, 2nd half, no quitting him.
0.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Falcons get a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Now this will make it into the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and
from the gun, it's Trubisky, eluding the pressure right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
a loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
45, 45. Mike, 45. Danny.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. And that will be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't offer. often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. Flush to his right, and he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there, and it'll be second down.
Incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons cut into that lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Now, the good thing for you, partner, is you're not as old as I am, okay? So back when the dinosaurs roamed the earth, the right side of an offensive line was almost always your power side. Your bigger, stronger, physical guys. On this play, they tossed it right and looked like it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, but that's not the case so much anymore, you're saying, with the bigger guys?
Not necessarily.
Find the best guys, plug them in on your O-line.
Right. As a general rule now, you're a lot more balanced on your offensive line. It might still lean towards your best pass blocker on the left side,
sure,
but not necessarily all the time.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky. This is caught by Robinson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 23 yards on the play. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. First down, a run with Cohen. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky dancing to his left. And he's got it. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky. And the Bears will extend their lead.
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
And, can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of...
Well, he's into the clear. The 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Russell Gage, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead, it's down to just 1 score. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Bears take over 1st and
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th, nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. So that one will be accepted. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. A looming decision to make on the conversion down. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
The kick is good.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
1st and 10.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Going up top for Miller. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And that's a loss of 7 on the 1st down play.
Down back at the 31-yard line.
Play action. Ryan. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Stocker's got it, complete, and unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, get him. Sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Here's second and 10.
Check, 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 check.
Trubisky to throw. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up third and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, third and 10.
Lock in, lock in. Let's go, dude.
Throwing now is Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Now Ryan. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
It's a pickup.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
47-yard line.
Throwing now is Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. And that one's complete to Gurley. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On first down, it's Gurley. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Roquan Smith
in on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
2nd and 10 at the 16.
Here's Ryan. A loss of 8 that time, and it brings up third down.
In on the tackle. The tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
Here's Ryan. He's got the lane, and there he goes. 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Bears.
Kick it and go. We'll step on, spin move, and zones, go. Sideline, touchdown, I put up. Kick it and go. I had to kick off. We'll running it back. Outline when I hit her.